And we are live.
Yes, we are live. It is Tuesday night. It is hockey. We are going to be playing the Pittsburgh Penguins again with hopefully a better outcome.
Yeah, we got our starting goalie back. We got Matt Murray. We got one of our goalies back. So, yeah.
I'd rather have Samsonov back.
I know, Samsonov. Well, the thing is let's give Murray his fair shake. You know, he's the new penis out of the pants right now. He's only played the one game and he injured himself during it, so...
Yeah, he played one game.
Yeah. Are you laughing at the fact that he played one game or the fact that I called him the new penis out of the pants?
No comment.
What's going on, everybody? But before Tom decides
to... prediction Thursday, dude. Like, problem is, if we do it after Rampage, no one tunes into those streams.
And not to mention...
Nobody tunes into
the reason we're... Not to mention... The reason that we're doing it on Thursday in the first place is because we were going to do it before SmackDown and Rampage, or around 5 o'clock on Friday. But somebody went, I want to play Pokemon and an hour makes a big difference. So we moved it to Thursdays to accommodate him. Yeah, because my life dictates that I'm able to do that. Unfortunately, your life dictates that you go to work on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to work because I'm on disability.
Well, we're just not going to have the matches on Friday for it then. Because I'm not doing the predictions at 4 o'clock in the morning when no one's going to show up.
Yeah.
Hey, Wolfie.
I do them around 5 o'clock, I get 150 views. I do them at like midnight when fucking everything's done. I get like 40 views and like it doesn't pick up, so it's not worth it. Anyway, guys, before Tom steals my thunder, I am going to get the cameras live and the C.S.P. anthem bumping. So here we go.
Hey, Mug. After Rampage, not a possibility. I'm doing good, thank you. After Rampage is not a possibility.
I'm not doing predictions
no way
at
of doing
midnight.
It before the pay-per-view. There's no possibility of doing it after Rampage and no possibility of doing it before the pay-per-view. We're not even watching Rampage! We're not doing predictions at 4 o'clock, half 4 in the morning. Because nobody will show up. I have to go to work in the day. You know, Dave wants to spend time with Jesse. It's not a possibility. Get what ready?
Well, what are you doing Saturday, Tom?
I'm going to be on the matches that are there.
What are you doing Saturday before the pay-per-view?
Working. I will not be home until less than an hour before the pay-per-view starts. There will not be time.
Okay.
We don't need the slideshows, dude. Worst comes to worst, we don't have a slideshow.
Well,
we predict what the matches that are there.
I can't help but think that, you could just, like, in writing, submit your predictions, and we just do predictions this one fucking time without you. Like, I know you enjoy being a part of it, but, like...
If you want to.
Do it Saturday after everything's said and done so we know who's in the finals. Hi, Jesse. It trips me out that you keep coming in stream during the week. Because, like, we established that there was no contact during the day, and now you're contacting me. Don't get me wrong, I love that you do it, but it's really throwing me off because, like, my heart sinks because I keep thinking like there's something's up with you, or
Hey, Tyler. This Sunday. First game is this Monday. No, we're not doing SmackDown.
Oh, wow. We've got 5 votes. 40 say yes. 40 it's for our will Matt Murray make a difference tonight? 40% say yes, 40% say no, and 20% say he'll be injured during the game.
Where if he gets injured during the game, we just need to stay him at that point.
You know, I think that shakes out to 2 votes yes, 2 votes no, and 1 vote for gets injured during the game.
Yeah, I voted yes. I have faith in my goal. Just like me. I won't start this Pokemon stream until 11, dude. Probably until like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, since it's a brand new game. No, I don't play any F1 games.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. If you want music, you gotta request it by name. I will not be playing anymore at this time without requests.
Yo, Chaplin, yeah, go, let's go!
Shit, I should probably do that now, right?
Yeah, don't remind us to talk. It's gonna be a difficult game. We know this.
Yeah. KK.
Not really.
In your opinion, just don't worry about the channel, don't worry about me, don't worry about Tom, don't worry about anybody else.
I'm glad you do, Joseph.
Well, what time is the show, Tom? The pay-per-view?
If I'm correct, I believe the pre-show is going to be at 7. If it goes with the trend of every other pay-per-view that they do.
Okay.
Should be 7.
Then I want to be live for 5. If we're doing this on Saturday. I know we're changing it around, but...
Yeah, the buy-in.
Yeah, no, we're...
Yeah. No SmackDown, no Rampage.
Yeah, I can play in the end. Hey, who wants to know what the name of this beat was called before I called it in the end? Because it's funny that it became in the end because of what it was called. Hey, Tom?
Oh,
hey, like, if you think about what it was originally called, because you already know, and then I called it In the End. Or did my cover of In the End over that beat.
Yeah. Album date.
One thing I don't know.
No, they gotta ask for it.
Even matter how hard you try, keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain
Plenty.
time. All I know.
I have a lot of like one verse songs or songs that I'm still working on.
Watch it count down to the
Songs that are written but not recorded because I don't have a female to do my hooks.
Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but you didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you.
Assuming Jesse doesn't want to do that.
No. Inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. And what it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard, got so far. In the end, doesn't matter. Tried so hard, got so far. In the end, doesn't matter. Tried so hard, got so far.
Joseph says, how are you doing, Dave?
Doesn't matter. One thing, I don't know why, man. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself of a time when I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised that it got so far. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. And what it meant to me will eventually be a memory.
Who says hi, by the way? Oh, Joseph did.
Got so far. In the end.
Hey, Joseph, I'm doing well, thank you for asking.
In the end, doesn't matter. Tried so hard, got so far. In the end, doesn't matter.
I think the wrestling track you can't download.
I'm putting my trust inside of you. I pushed as far as I can go. And for all this, man, there's one thing you should know. I'm putting my trust inside of you. I pushed as far as I can go. And for all this, man, there's one thing you
Love you, honey.
I'm putting my trust inside of
Oh!
I pushed
4 votes
as far
already.
as I
4
can
people
go.
said
And
no
for
Matt
all
Murray
this,
doesn't
man,
get
there's one thing
injured.
you should know. Tried so hard, got so far. In the end, doesn't matter. Tried so hard, got so far. In the end,
I don't know, KK, because
tried so hard.
I don't know what's going on with predictions.
In the end, doesn't
Already
matter.
worked out fun, and everyone's just having a conversation about different plans
In the end, doesn't matter.
of a show that we're not even goddamn watching.
In the end, doesn't matter. Tried so hard, got so far. In the end, doesn't matter.
Like one extra match.
Got so far. In the end,
Dave's decision is
doesn't
Dave's
matter.
video.
Tried so hard, got so far. In the end, doesn't matter. Tried
And
so hard, got so far. In the end,
Wait, what's
I am, yes, Joseph.
tried so hard.
what about my stream top?
It's not worked out. It's not even for fucking war. It's for the fucking TNT Championship. It's not even fucking for Moxley's.
What's my call
Your call
though?
when we do predictions.
Well, I want to get the viewership for it, right? That's the main concern. That's why I do it. Is I like the interaction with people on this, right? That's why I hate doing them late. Like late at night.
Jesus.
Tom, I think we're gonna do. What time do you figure you're gonna be home? Saturday, about 6. Then you said.
Probably 6, yeah.
Predictions for pay-per-views.
Okay, so you're telling me the winner of this tournament isn't even having a match on the fucking pay-per-view? So why does this tournament matter? If they're having a match at Winter is Coming. It's not even having a match on the pay-per-view we're watching. I do play occasional Sonic games. The final is on the pay-per-view. There is one match. I do play Mario Kart, yes.
Actually, a couple weeks ago, we did a nice long Mario Kart stream right here on Crack Screen Productions and AGW Lord Tom.
Weirdo, Jay. That's very strange, OJ. Out of my 8 votes for my Murray poll, 38% of people say he will get injured, 50% says no, he won't get injured this month, and 12% will said it will only be a minor injury.
Did you even
you
get
will
some
probably
sleep?
see-
Yeah, you did. You slept from about 2:30 till 8:30. Or is that supposed to be asking me if I...
I heard the
Yes, I got your text about your glasses. That's fine. We'll take care
No,
of
I
it.
don't play 2K. not play NBA.
And if you're asking if I've slept, not besides that one like hour that I got before we went out this morning.
Weird, OJ. Knowing Murray won't fucking surprise me. I do not play Minecraft, no.
I play
Jamie's like,
Minecraft,
Murray gets
right?
injured, puck to his head,
I
bounces
saw.
off, goes in for an own goal. It really wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, here's a trivia question for you non-hockey fans or non-hockey folks. Goalie's helmet comes off. What happens?
I do play the odd Mario game. They keep playing, OJ says.
Tom, what do you think happens?
Stop
Goalie's
the play.
helmet comes off.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, as soon as they realize it, the play stops.
Any helmet goes off any player is to stop in play.
Nope. If your helmet comes off as a regular, like, skating player, you're to skate to the bench and change immediately.
Ah. But you can't do that as a goaltender because then you're literally doing the one thing that you're not meant to do is leaving your goal.
Exactly. You know what, Jamie? You're gonna get dizzy in a minute. Fucking lay off of my team, you asshole!
Well, yeah, but the logical reason of if your helmet comes off, it's probably broken, so you're going to want to go get a new one. Because there's no other reason why your helmet would have fell off.
Did you know that technically speaking, a bike helmet, if you drop it or it takes any sort of impact at all, it's technically go buy a new one?
Yeah, you meant to replace it.
Yep. And so, did I ever tell you about my major, like, pedal bike accident?
That one where you flew down the hill?
Yeah.
You mentioned it to me, but I don't know if anyone else has heard it.
Okay. So, I was 17. I was turning 18. It was the early spring, if not maybe the late spring, early part of summer. And I was about to be independent for the first time in my life. I wasn't going to be in group homes anymore. I wasn't going to be in foster homes. I didn't have anybody telling me what to do. So I knew that if I didn't want to go to school, which I didn't want to go to school, I didn't want structure. I wanted to generally be able to do what I wanted. So I went looking for work. And the one day I was out and I was just biking around, passing out resumes. Right? And I was I forget why I was going that direction, but I thought it was a shortcut. There was no way that I would have made this without brakes. I will get to that in just a minute. But so I thought it was a shortcut to go. Like I'd go down a hill and I'd go back up a hill, and I'd come out the other side of this street. So instead of going with traffic, which had me squeezing in between cars that are parked on one side and like traffic that's moving on the other, no sidewalk. So I chose go down this hill. I'd never been down the hill before, and it was probably a 45-degree incline.
Damn.
I shit you not, like 45 fucking degrees. And the only brakes that my bike had at the time was the front brakes. Because what had happened is I had taken a turn too sharply and I'd given a slight warp to my tire and the back brakes were rubbing and it was making it really, really hard to actually use the bike. I needed a week to get a tire. Or to get a new rim. But so what we did was we disconnected the back brakes, and I went about my way. I didn't reconnect them the next time I used them, which was this day where I went down this 45-degree incline hill. I wore holes in the bottoms of my shoe. For the foot that I put down on the ground, I wore holes in the bottom of that shoe, dragging my foot to try and slow down. I I had the front brake on as hard as I dared to put it on because I didn't want to flip over the handlebars. Right? I was trying to avoid crashing. I knew I was in trouble, but I was trying to avoid it, and I was like, if I can keep this going straight, I can get onto this, this path that's right in front of me. But there was a beam in the middle of it, so I would have to be very precise and just keep it steady and go straight. My average view duration is 619. Raymond Studio. But anyway, there was no way, there was absolutely zero fucking way I was making that pathway. By the way, guys. So if you're hoping that this is one of those stories where I saved myself, it is not. So what happens is it's a cul-de-sac at the end of this, like, it literally 45-degree incline, and then it levels out into a cul-de-sac with like a pathway on the other side for, like, it was supposed to be a hiking trail, not a biking trail, because there's that pillar right there to stop me. Anyway, it kind of curves off at the end. Right? And I can't move the handlebars. I've been picking up speed the whole way down this hill. I couldn't tell you how fast I was going because I didn't have a speedometer on my bike, but I was going fast. Anyway, as I hit the bottom and kind of leveled out, on the ground leveled out, I was very close to the curb and drifting closer, and there was a piece of the curb actually, like, cut out. It was fucking perfectly smooth and flat. Perfect. Like, I swear to God, it glistened in the light. It was so smooth. That curb, I remember it. And I hit that, I swear, that I lined my front tire up to the center of that curb's cut angle. And I got probably about that much air. I don't know how much air I got. I wasn't looking at the ground. I was going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm flying through the air, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And I'm going like Mach 1. Like, I'm freaking out, right? So I'm in the air. I'm panicking. I'm trying to stop the momentum that I got. I slam on the only brakes that I have, which locks my front tire in place. And when it plants, everything fucking goes to hell. Basically, I hit that, my front tire hit, I flipped over, had the bike literally, I don't know how it happened, but the bike got flung in front of me by like 2-3 feet, and I just skidded right up to the bike with my hands pinned underneath my chest like this, because I tried to tuck and roll. I got the tuck, and when I didn't roll, I got like this far in my roll, and I just landed flat and across the asphalt and concrete, and just, so I'm standing up, I feel sick to my stomach, I got my hands are all like this, my bike is fucked, so it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm just about wrapping up I was gonna go pass out one more resume, I think, and then I was on my way home, and I hit the bottom of that hill, and I literally crawled my way back up. It took me It felt like an eternity because like I was that banged up. Like I was winded. I felt like I was gonna heave my guts up everywhere. Like my hands were just absolutely just shredded. Like I couldn't move my hands. In all honesty, like couldn't move my hands. It was really bad. So I go and at the bottom of this hill, I go and I bang on the first door that I can get to, and there's no answer. And I'm like, well, fuck, I'm gonna have to, like, walk my ass home like this. That's brutal. Crawled my ass up this hill, and knocked on the first door that I came to at the top of the hill. Because there was no there was a house at the top and a couple of houses at the bottom, and that was it. And I crawled up to the top of the door, the top of this hill. I kicked the door, and this probably 15 to 17, maybe a little bit older, comes to the door. What are you kicking our door for? Why are you banging on our door like that for? And I go, please help me. Can I use a phone to call home? Like, fucking, I was wrecked. And they're like, good Lord, what happened to you? I'm like, I crashed my bike at the bottom of the hill. It's literally right there at the end of the driveway. Like, if I could just use a phone to call home, I won't be of any more hassle to you. And they said, listen, your hands are pretty busted up. They called their parents, and they said, listen, we can't let you touch the phone. Your hands are fucked. Like, who knows what's in your hands, whether you're going to be even able to hold the phone. We'll hold it up to your ear for you, but, like, we don't want you touching the phone. I said, fine, just let me call home. So I called home, and they like, hello? Who is this? Because I'm calling from a strange number. I'm like, it's Dave. Who is this? They told me who it was, and I got a pickup. And long story short, they made me clean my own wounds while I was at the hospital. Like we went to a prompt care, right? And they gave me like this abrasive sponge thing and said, here, you're going to have to clean it out real good with soap and water. In a week's time, my hands were so fucking they weren't infected to the point of like white pussy bits, but like, you know that like when your cuts are like they're infected to the point where you get that a lot of that orangey liquid that comes out of it, and it just always seems to be wet. I had a lot of that like coating my hands, and my hand, they just weren't healing. So we took me back and we explained what happened, and I'll never forget what the nurse said to me. She's like, you stood there with how bad your hands were and the road rash that you had. I've seen like biker men who put up more of a fuss getting their wounds treated than you did. I literally stood there and I was like, I might clench, I might groan, but I'm not that person that like I don't swing. So just do what you gotta do, get it clean, please. And she took an abrasive sponge and cleaned out my hands, and it was one of the most painful experiences that I have ever been through in my life. And yeah. What's going on, Al? But yeah.
To be honest, AK, the thing with Randy Orton, I think he might be going back to, not for a surgery, I think he might have had the surgery and he's going back to assess it. Because he's been out for action for a while. For the stat, he's only just gone for surgery after being out for 6 months. I think he's had the surgery already, if he needs it. I don't think they would have waited nearly 6 months to give him the surgery.
But yeah, that's the story of how I fucked up my hands and why they cramp up and whatever in the cold. I completely wrecked myself on a mountain bike doing city riding. No.
Hello. Oh, brownie cookies.
As much as Shania's a legend, she's not as good as she used to be. Is it game time
What the
yet?
fuck am I working?
Because I stretched that
No.
story out for so long. Like, I went into gruesome detail for that story. And guess who cared?
I listened.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going to that. I can't justify that for one show.
What Polish farm?
Tom.
Stop.
Oh, nothing. That was funny. I started making like noises, and your head snapped right back up from like below frame. So I had a laugh.
Oh.
I don't even know if I'd go for Garth. Would have liked to have gone and seen these guys, 20 years ago. So wait, this match that Jamie's been on about has no implications to the pay-per-view.
Apparently the finals, whatever they determine on Friday, will be the final match on fucking Saturday's pay-per-view. One
good.
match.
And as
Of
long
the
as
ma-
we,
of a thing that we're
as
not-
long as we get our predictions in for that before the show, for points, I don't give a shit.
That's what I
One
mean,
match out of the whole card, and there's like a dozen matches for it too, isn't there?
Let me have a look. There's 9 matches.
I
announced
don't
at the
understand
moment.
what that means, Bork. Like he's got a permanent show in Vegas starting 2023. He lives in Vegas starting 2023. He's joined an old age home in 2023. That's in Vegas.
Just don't put a card up for the match that we haven't got a winner for. How is that hard to understand? If we can't talk about the match, we don't put the card up for the match. It's one match out of 9. Like, why is one match a deal? We've done predictions before Friday Night Smackdowns before.
We have. Matter of fact, we did Extreme Rules predictions before SmackDown.
We're gonna miss one person out of the match. It's either gonna be Ethan Page and Bandito versus somebody else.
Okay,
Hi, Ronnie Hood.
Hey, Ronnie.
That's before, man.
Okay. I was feeling the blues. I was watching the news when this fella came on the TV. He said, I'm telling you that signs just prove The heartaches are hidden by the sea. Well, that got me going without even knowing. I packed right up and drove down. Now I'm on a roll and I swear to my soul, tonight I'm gonna paint this
Owl,
town.
we're talking about AEW, dude, not Survivor Series.
Okay, fair enough. So give me 2 pina coladas. I want 1 for each hand. Let's set sail with Captain Morgan. Been there, done that. And we'll never leave dry land. Hey,
Ironic.
troubles, I
That's not good,
forgot 'em. I buried 'em in the sand. So bring me 2 pina coladas and say goodbye to her good time and then.
Yeah, by the time we do predictions, Dave, we're going to have to guess one of the 2 competitors in this match. Because one of them will already be determined. We've got to guess between 2 people who's going to be the match.
Okay, so who's in right now? It's Eddie Kingston's done, and whoever.
Rush is done, and Dante Martin is done. At the moment, the final is either going to be Ethan Page or Bandito versus Brian Cage, Lance Archer, or Ricky Starks. And Lance Archer and Ricky Starks are having their match on this coming Dynamite. And so are Ethan Page and Bandito. So all of the battle matches, apart from one match, will be determined by the time that we do predictions. It'll be between...
The only match that I feel is entertaining out of that is Bandito and Cage.
Yeah. I'm not going to search up Poland, dude. I'm not... no. I'm trying to watch hockey. Oh, wait for hockey.
Oh, now I've got to say that the wind and the waves and the moon weeping down on me, it eases my mind by leaving behind the heartaches that love often brings. I got a smile that goes on for miles. Oh, such a good tune.
Yes, I'm not surprised there was a bomb explosion, dude. Like, I get it. It's like... But we can't talk about serious shit on these streams. Can't talk about real-world things, especially involving that situation and any collateral damage that's happening regarding the situation in Europe. We will literally get taken down. You cannot talk about it, and it's directly involving in the other situation in the world. We can't talk about it. We're not allowed. They will literally flag and take down our videos if we discuss
for false information, even if it is like, even if we went and quote
True.
from the news, we would still get flagged for misinformation.
We cannot discuss it.
Yep.
Date is not a measurement of time. You'll be back in 15 days. Hey, your name is a measurement of time now, apparently. How many seconds is a day?
Well, Dave only has 1 speed, and that is his own, so he'll be back in some measurement of 15 of something.
Okay. I will start timing you and see if you come back on the correct time.
You're one to
Time
talk about
starts now.
coming back in time. Hey, yeah, you want to figure out which link we got? Because we got, it's literally like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm on it. Hopefully free streams is up.
Yeah.
Home free, away feed, free stream. There you go.
Well, let's verify that it is the most ahead.
We're seeing lineups. Seeing a random interview with the
Okay,
coach.
I got a question. I got one for you, Bork. Here's a good country music one. Which is the bigger classic? The Dance by Garth Brooks or Don't Take the Girl by Tim McGraw?
I'm confirming that playtime is further behind. And yeah, from what I can see, free stream is the most ahead. Yeah, do wait for each free stream.
Is the one that we originally said?
Yep. It's more ahead than the two usual links that we use. I think literally free stream seems to be banging. If it's there, it seems to be the go-to to go to.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a good tune. Either way. Okay.
Okay.
Here's another one with the same artist. Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up or Down on the Farm. Garth Brooks, Tim McGraw, respectively. I'll leave you to your thoughts on that one, Bork. You can get back to me whenever you're ready.
Let's get checking on the poll with 19 votes. 42% says Murray will be injured this month. 37% say no, Murray will not be injured, and 21% says it's just going to be a minor injury.
You know, I had entirely.
Which is more like I think you'll.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel like a minor injury will probably still play. Like knees bothering him a little bit or something, or shoulders slightly cramping up.
Thank you
As
for
in minor
reminding me
injury.
that I had a poll going in the first place. I have 12 votes to mine. Will Matt Murray make a difference tonight? 42%. It's tied for first, by the way. Yes and no, neck and neck. Oh, they were.
No.
It just switched over. We got 13 votes now. 46% says yes. Matt Murray's going to make a difference tonight. 38% say no. And 15% say he's going to be injured during the game. I put that in there just to take the piss, but yeah. Make sure, guys, to get your votes in on the poll. Make sure to get your votes in on the polls that we have going, as well as to click the like button if you haven't yet, as well as to click the subscribe button if you haven't either. You know.
Yeah. Make sure you smash that like button, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
I
sent
don't
home
think
from school one day with a shiner on my eye. Love this song too. Fighting was against the rules and it didn't matter why. When Dad got home, I told that story just like I'd rehearsed. And stood there on those trembling knees and waited for the worst. Were you just lip singing the words, Tom? Do you know that song?
No, I was reading something Jameson.
That's a good tune too. Love Without End, amen. Let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. Oh, such a good tune. I don't feel like they're comparable. Because I Walk the Line's kind of a love song, right? Like, if you think about it, Friends in Low Places is basically a country music fuck you song. It's like, I don't need you or whatever. I've got friends in low places. I'll go make friends with Jack and Jim and, you know, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, you know. Those guys are always my friend. Make friends with Captain Morgan. He's a really good chap. Oh, Captain Morgan. Everybody needs to know Captain Morgan. But what was my original point?
Damn.
So Friends in Low Places is kind of the you know, I'm gonna drink my blues away kind of song. Where I Walk the Line is more of a love song. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my mind wide open all the time. Right? Even to turn the tides. Because you're mine. I walk the line. Yeah. Another classic country song that I like is it's a song called Big John. Anybody ever heard of that one? Very good movie, Avatar. I agree. Fuck. I'm leaning. I really one match, Tom.
Literally one match. So we're gonna have two people to pick between who we think's gonna go to the final anyway. There's literally just going, oh, I think this person goes through. It's like the case of we just do speculation.
You wanna make it worth make it worth 2 points.
Yeah, if you guess the person right,
we won't move Wait, we'll know who's the fight for Friday as of tomorrow night, right?
We know one of the people going through tomorrow. We don't know the last person until Friday night. So we'll only have to guess between two people. Because one of the sides is already determined on.
Okay, so we'll guess on the match for Friday night then during our predictions. And
who
then
do you think's going to go through, like, basically?
Who do you think's going to go through for 1 point? And who wins the final match for 1 point?
Yeah. So you still want to do it Thursday at 5, yeah? As we initially planned for.
Big John. Ooh. Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulders and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stood all alone. He didn't say much. He was kind of quiet and shy. And if he spoke at all, he just said hi to Big John. Thunder Rolls. Again, two separate songs, but Thunder Rolls is... But it has to be Thunder Rolls with the notorious third verse. He got a lot of flack for that third verse. Do you know the third verse to Thunder Rolls, Bork? Ooh. Come on, Murray. You gotta do better than that. He's 0-1-0 with a 4.02 goals against average and an 82% save percentage. That is garbage.
Well, he didn't even finish his first fucking game, did he? KK says, to confirm, are we doing it Thursday or Saturday?
Thursday. Because, one match isn't
Thursday
going
at
to
5, KK. To be honest, dude, I think if you did it before Full Gear, you're not getting the fucking views. Personally, I generally think that people will not be interested in people's predictions literally an hour before the show.
Yeah.
Or 2 hours before the show. It's been dropped.
Yeah. Does anybody remember what the lyrics actually are or what happens in that verse? Yep.
Hey, Dan. Cheers. It really is low today.
What else? An underrated song by very good, Ronnie. I believe that you know the. Basically, he gets caught cheating, and the third verse, Tom, for if you don't. So the first one, the first verse or the first half of the first verse, is he's driving home from a place that he never should have been. She's waiting by the window. She's pacing by the telephone in a faded flannel gown, praying that he's not hurt, that it's the storm that's kept him out and whatever. She's already having suspicions that he's having an affair, and all the while this thunderstorm's brewing and roaring and going. And as he comes into the driveway, she's looking out, standing by the window, and she rushes out to him, gives him a big hug, rushes out to hold him, but even through the wind and the rain and everything else that's going on, she can smell the perfume of the other girl, and the lightning flashes in her eyes, and he knows that she knows. Right? That's the gist of the first two verses. And then the third verse comes back in with almost like a rocky rasp to it. She runs back down the hallway into the bedroom door. She reaches for the pistol kept in the dresser drawer. She tells the lady in the mirror she won't do this again, because tonight will be the last time she'll wonder where he's been. And the thunder rolls. Oh, fuck, man, it gets me every time. Love it. Apparently he had been cheating on her for a while, and she'd had enough.
Hey Dan. To be fair, his 82% is just for this season when he played one fucking game. Matt Murray. He didn't even get through his first game this season.
Owl, why are you welcoming yourself back, Owl? That's weird.
That's very weird.
Well, it's one of my favorites. I also like Papa Loves Mama. Papa drove a truck nearly all his life. You know what drove Mama crazy, being a trucker's wife. The part she couldn't handle was being alone. I guess she needed more to hold than just a telephone. Oh, man. Such a good tune. Thank you very much, Ronnie.
Yeah, Murray's not that great.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow, Pittsburgh ain't that popular, are they? Look at those fucking empty seats.
I was born a coal miner's daughter. I haven't listened to that song in a while, but yes. All right, Bork, I got another one for you. They're both Alan Jackson songs, but which one's better, Chattahoochee or Little Bitty? Or Summertime Blues, for that matter. Well, I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler. Well, I've been working all summer just to try and earn $1. Well, every time I call my baby to try and get a date, my boss says, "No, die, son, you gotta work late." Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Yeah. Or, I went down
That's what
yonder
your
on the
mum said to me last night,
Chattahoochee,
Bork.
never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Chattahoochee. And then, little bitty baby in a little bitty gown, it'll grow up in a little bitty town. Big yellow bus, little bitty books, it all started with a little bitty look. And there's a trip for sure.
Ah, god damn it with the fucking hooking call. What are you doing, young Krog? You little bastard.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a very
All right,
Murray, well, how will he do?
Okay. I forget the name of the song or who it's by. I think it's George Jones. But he said I'll love her till I die. She told him you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. Or The Great Pretender. Oh yes, I'm the great pretender. Ooh, adrift in a world on my own. I've played the game, but to my real shame, you've left me to be all alone. Oh, yes, I'm a great pretender. Yeah, it's a good tune.
Yes, Crosby's playing tonight.
I am talking about the Platters version. Dun 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 dun. Warriors on the great pretender. Adrift in the world on my own. My knees.
Oh, hey, Ron, how you doing?
I pretend too much. I broke that there. Ugh. Fucking Canucks. Yeah, I've listened to that song once. Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. Crazy about a Mercury. Another good Alan Jackson song that he covered. What's just crazy about a Mercury? Remind me of Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Step on in. Come on in.
Stop, Ned.
If you'd like to take
too,
a
Ron.
grand tour of a lonely home house.
Nice. Good score picture.
Once was home, sweet home. No, it's all poppy and annoying now. But it's also gone into and bled into other genres too. Like there's country hip hop now. Guys rapping about trucks and mud and farms and thick thighed, big bootied country girls and Go Leafs go!
That's fun.
Thanks for the love, Al.
Not good. Damn.
What did I do today? What did I do today? What did I do today? What did I do?
No, we don't, Ronnie.
I mainly worked on my Pokemon game, dude. I now have encounters for daytime for Route 1. I have... what is it now? Route 1 is done. I just have to add trainers on it. Route 2 is pretty well finished. I just have to I have to figure out how to do. I want to do static encounters.
Definitely probably be a Survivor Series match. No, I think it'd be a Survivor Series match.
I'm definitely getting it Friday. I'm going to bed. What's Thursday? What am I doing Thursday? After predictions, I think. I'm going to go to bed at like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Back hockey games.
Okay, after I get Jesse home, I'm going straight to bed. Because I got to get to the mall for 8 o'clock when it opens. How's your stream doing, Tom?
154, 524.
Okay. You're not too far ahead of me on views, but you got me smoked in average view duration. Come on, dude. Really? You're gonna play Switch while you're supposed to be watching the Leafs? That's blasphemy.
You been
man.
watching the Leafs?
Yeah, except for when I'm talking to my chat.
Which was like the first entire half of the period.
Yeah.
I watched the
But
first half of the period.
that's kind of the point, right? Of a live stream for hockey is you engage with your chat and watch the game if you can. Not play on your DS, or I keep going to call it a TS.
On commercial break!
Oops. Oh shit, that's what I don't have, is the standings anywhere on here. Oh, nobody cares about Sasha Banks.
Just tell us the news, Ronnie, or be quiet about it. You also spelled Leafs wrong on the standings.
I already acknowledged that comment, so you're so distracted. I'm ahead of you on your chat.
Yeah, I pointed it out 30 seconds ago.
Wonder where Mo is tonight.
Yeah, suppose I haven't seen him.
Must be spending. If he was a potato, I'd say he's spending the night or the evening with the wife and tater tots.
Most likely.
Did you catch that reference in Toy Story? When he puts Mr. Potato Head in jail, say goodbye to the wife and tater tots. Basically saying say goodbye to the wife and kids.
I did miss her.
In a very kid-friendly way.
Oh my god. She's not going to AEW.
Get the fuck in there!
Get the fuck in there. Not going to fucking AEW, dude.
What you gonna push your mouth out the way? Yeah. Two 2-1 Canucks.
He applied for hashtags.
Who?
Are you talking about trademarks, Ronnie? And where are you getting any of this information? As far as has been fire. What trademarks did she apply for, dude? Because if you're saying Sasha Banks, WWE already owns the trademark over it. What trademark is she applying for?
Get the fuck in there!
Get the fuck in there!
Putting Marner with
guess
Tavares is really paying off tonight. That's one for each of them.
Hey, Caitlin, fuck you, pants. Fuck you, pants. Kev, your clock's changed ages ago, dude. Your time just went fast for you today. Hey, Carl, yeah, go, let's go.
Hey, Carl. Go Leafs, go.
Yeah, and that means she's going to AEW because... How does her getting a couple of trademarks to make jewelry mean she's going to AEW? In any way, shape or form? Yeah, go Leafs, go. You Penguins. Based on what evidence, Ronnie? Apart from you booking what you want. There's been absolutely no indication whatsoever that Sasha Banks is going to AEW because she's under a WWE contract. And at this point has not been released from that contract. If she shows up to AEW while under contract, she will get sued to fuck for breach of contract. But here's a hint, even suspended, your contract is still valid. While you are suspended, you still have to abide by what that contract says. If you have a no other company clause, even if you're suspended, you still cannot wrestle for another company. Which is why she hasn't. She's still under WWE contract. Wrestling in Mexico? Interesting.
What's going on, Mr. Caden, man?
What's up, Taylor?
What's going on, Taylor?
Dude, I think they're mocking you.
With the A.
I know. Unfortunately, it makes me laugh.
Oh, well, then it's allowed.
Fair enough. From Canada, then I have no issue with that. That'll be your custom. Huvan Tudigura. I don't know who that is. Right, I have no idea who she's been training with. See, this is what I mean when you don't know. Going alright? Yes, because that name is absolutely nothing like what Ronnie just wrote. Right there, mate. Oh, wait, sorry, that's the wrong thing. I was fucking around with something. Give me a sec. That's where you can watch the game. It wasn't even the same name, Ronnie. You didn't spell it wrong. You didn't even write anywhere near the same fucking words. Because the Leafs are a good team when they feel like it. You're right there, Ryan. I mean, it's incorrect to say that NHL 66 is taken down because I'm literally on it right now, but there you go. Yeah, one good player doesn't make a team, Caden. Having one decent player doesn't make a team. No, Sidney Crosby is not the GOAT. He's not the GOAT now, dude. Like, that would be McDavid. If we're talking about who's the GOAT at this moment in time.
It's Wrestling Network. What's going on, Mike? I was wondering where you were. I didn't say it this time, but I was wondering where Mo is, too. I don't go to sleep Monday nights because I have some stuff to do early on Tuesday mornings, and I don't get it done if I go to sleep, so.
I'm talking about nowadays, Taylor, not in the past. I'm talking about players who are actually playing now. Gretzky is, at this moment in time, the greatest player of all time. In the next 5 years, no. Gretzky's records will be beaten in the next 5 years. Ovechkin or McDavid are honing in on those records. I believe it's Ovechkin closest, isn't it? In most goals of all time.
Who's close to catching most goals of all time?
Yeah, I believe it's Ovechkin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. McDavid, if he keeps playing on, he's going to get it in the next few years. McDavid's on fire this year. Crosby won 3 Stanley Cups. Great. Fantastic. If we're talking about statistics...
if we're talking about statistics,
how many
Crosby's only 1 point shy of Ovechkin's total points as well, so maybe not as many goals, but they have as equal amount of points, so Crosby is on the same level as Ovechkin. You got to consider him as one of the GOATs, as much as I hate Crosby.
Yeah, he's good.
More than you, Caden, man. What's going on, Bork?
How do you exist?
Is Mike even still here?
Yeah, like, congratulations, he's won some Stanley Cups. I don't know how many David won.
That's another good player, Pavel Datsyuk.
At the moment, if we're talking right now, McDavid has 33 points from 16 games.
Man.
Let's see what Crosby's got.
Just wondering where you were. Oh, Hendrik Zetterberg.
For this season, he has 16 points. Yeah. You also do realise that, Caden, that McDavid happens to play for a team that the NHL, the current director of the NHL said will never win a goddamn cup while he's in charge. Since Bettman took over, not a single Canadian team has ever won a cup. But yeah, we're talking statistics here. Yes, Crosby may have won a couple of cups.
PK Subban had attitude issues in the early part of his career, and it cost him really bad. And to be very honest, he's not that skilled a player. I mean, he's good. He's got a really good rocket from the point, but
at this moment in time, for this season, McDavid's playing better.
Oh, did you, Mike? Well, why is it that it doesn't show up? Because you have 2 accounts named Wrestling Network and you forget which one you're logged into.
Yep. Because in this moment in time, Crosby's not playing as good as McDavid, as much as I hate to say it. McDavid's playing very well. I'm talking, like, yeah, Crosby's got a great past. He ain't playing that good this year. 16 points in 15 games. 33 points in 16 games. One player's playing a hell of a lot better. And that's McDavid.
Tyler Bertuzzi's a little young.
Jamie, that was literally saying, why do 31 teams compete to not win a trophy? Only one person can win the trophy.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Beyond. Yeah, I think Auston's going to win the trophy. Yeah, we're talking like Crosby in the last 5 games has had 4 points in his last 5 games. As a top player, that ain't good. He's had 1 goal in the last 5 games and 3 assists. 1 goal, and that was against Seattle. Didn't even get any points against the Canadiens. Or Buffalo. Like, he ain't playing that good. Not surprised. Unfortunately, as it goes, in these kind of sports, your past accomplishments are great. It's what you do in the present which really matters. You could have won 20 Stanley Cups in a row, but if you can't perform in the season you're playing, then your past doesn't mean fuck all. We're playing a sport where you need to be consistently decent. Your past can only take you so far. If you're playing like crap, then your past ain't fuck all.
Well, if they're playing like crap, it's like any other sport, right? Like you're just not gonna play. Your ass is gonna warm the bench.
I've read the trademarks.
I'm not sure who's the fastest. I haven't watched the skills competition in years.
I hate her more just by the trademarks. Who deserves a trophy, Ronnie? If you're saying Crosby, then fuck no at the moment. Dude, MVP's probably going to go to McDavid if he carries on the way he's going. The way fucking McDavid's going. Yeah, I get that. Hey, Eternal Shadow. I get that Crosby's done everything. But, like we just said, what he's done is irrelevant to the season now. McDavid is running circles around him at this moment in time. In this sport, it's all about what you can do in the moment, not what you've done. People don't want a player that can't perform. If he keeps playing good, Ronnie, then he will be considered. And to be fair, let me have a look at his. Stats. See how he's doing. Let's have a look how he's doing in his season this year. 25 points in 16 games, quite decent. In his last games, he's got 2, 4, 5, 6 points in his last 5 games.
Not the Sleep Shadow. The dingbats.
Meh. I mean, Crosby needs to step it up, dude, because this season he's not doing great from the statistics. And McDavid has stepped up his game massively this year. He's leading the NHL in fucking, like, I believe he's leading it in goals. Where are we? Yeah, top points, McDavid followed by Draisaitl. Top goals, McDavid followed by... Surprisingly, Vancouver Canucks is second on the top goals this year. That surprises me. That's the problem, Crust. Draisaitl and McDavid are great. They just haven't got a team around them that they can utilise. That's what, like I said, a good one or good two players doesn't make a good team. Okay. Night, Ronnie. I mean, we're live tomorrow, but okay. Maybe. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see, but like I've said, McDavid is making big strides in his actual plays. Crosby, I don't know, he's not looked that hot this game. Or in the last couple of games, judging by stats.
Night, Ronnie. See you Thursday.
Just going to have to wait and see what they can bring. I think the problem, again, like, Crosby's a good player, but the Penguins themselves aren't that great a squad. This is the problem. Some of the decent teams that've got really good players haven't got great squads around them. The Oilers, the Penguins. Who's the other guy? Crosby, McDavid, Ovechkin. He's Capitals, isn't he?
Yep.
Again, another team that's not that great, but he's a fantastic player.
Well, he doesn't have Backstrom this year to feed him the puck, so I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why they're struggling.
Yeah, him and Backstrom was a great combo. To be fair, we haven't talked about Tavares. Tavares has been having a pretty banging season this year, to be fair as it goes. Compared to last year, Tavares has really stepped it up. I said McDavid's doing well. Yeah, McDavid's definitely got something. I'm generally curious on Tavares' stats.
Shit, McDavid has 32 points already?
Yep. Out of 16 games played, Tavares has 16 points, 8 goals, 8 assists. Like, in the last 5 games, he's only gained 2 points. But overall, I do have to say Tavares is not having a bad season this year. Saying that. Yeah, I think so. Crosby and Ovechkin are definitely on the back end of the career. McDavid, Matthews are going to be the new leaders of the division, I think. And I can't think of any other prospects that might be up on that level, to be honest. David and Matthews are definitely the new guys on the block. Matthews hasn't been that great this year either, to be perfectly honest.
No, he really hasn't.
In the 16 games he's played, he's had 15 points. 7 goals, 8 assists. He has had 5 points in the last 5 games. Which isn't too bad, to be fair. Not looking good though when you go to something like Carolina Hurricanes and you didn't even get a shot. in the entire game, apparently. Yeah, shame, right. To be fair, dude, talking about prospects on the Kraken, Matty Benez is thoroughly impressing me on that team right now. And Robertson. Robinson and Benez are two young players that I can see having a very bright future in this league. Right, I've not seen enough of him play to make a full judgment on him. From what I've seen so far, he hasn't been overly impressive, but he's only been having like 8 minutes of ice time every game. So it's kind of hard to judge how good he is judging off that. That's good to hear, Avatar. What's up, Bray? Damn. Yeah, pretty much, Crust. That dude has been really good. He's one of my top favorite Kraken players.
All right, 2 goals. First one, John Tavares from Jordy Ben and Alexander Kerfoot at 12:04. The second one was Mitch Marner by I didn't see who at what time either. They took it off the screen.
15:04. Morgan Riley and Tavares.
Yeah. All right, we're underway here in the second.
Second period.
And we're already in for one.
Jesus Christ, get the fuck in there. Who got that?
Not even sure. 11 seconds.
50 something. No, it was on
58.
commercial, Jamie.
Kerfoot? Bunting?
I think that's good. Couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I think that's Kerfoot.
Yeah, no, Bunting.
Bunting, nice. Get the fuck in there, Bunting.
Yeah, Bunting from Matthews.
Well, yeah, because the period had just started, dude. We literally like 10 seconds and we scored. We dropped the puck. Get the fuck in there. Like, didn't even have time to say anything else, mate. Like, it's been less than 50 seconds in this period.
You're making my dreams come true. Fuck, the Canucks are getting in there too. Yeah, Pittsburgh got it back like almost right away.
God damn it. Matthews and Nylander. It took 11 seconds. Hey, Daryl. To be fair, Jamie, for half the first period, Dave was having a conversation about music, so I couldn't really talk about the game without interrupting his conversation. Fuck you, Penguins! Yeah, Bunting scored it. Yeah, it did. Oh, nice. Yep.
Oh, bunting from Matthews and Nylander, says Bork, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to tell you that because by the time I started reading who we got it from, we had already fucking scored.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well,
Why is
no.
my scoreboard so far behind?
I do not know. Malgin got the assist. Fucking Malgin.
Turnover, goal. Called that as soon as the turnover happened.
Yeah.
Whiffed on the fucking pass. Come on, tell me I didn't give up Daisy for this. My scoreboard's so far behind that it still says it's 3-1.
Remember when it was 3-1. Enough, Jamie. It's a competitive sport. We had a 3-1 lead. We had a 3-0 lead for 5 seconds. In a game that has more than half of it to play.
And hockey is definitely not like football, where like teams literally get 0 all the fucking time. It's not unusual to have like a 5-2 game in hockey anymore.
More than common.
It used to
Even
be.
the fucking Blue Jackets can win one like that. What the fuck is going on?
Power
What?
play
What
for-
the fuck?
Penalty to Giordano for tripping.
Sure. I mean, he technically tripped him, but...
It's already a game, Cress.
I mean, we didn't think this was going to be an easy game, did we?
No.
And that was almost tie game on a Crosby power play goal because Murray's doing God knows what, spinning on his head. That's like three times in that exchange that Murray's been down and out.
Yeah. Dude, I'm on the second fucking floor. I fall out that window, I ain't getting up, hey Messiah. Yeah, we've had like 3 goals in like 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, dude. That's not unusual for hockey. Still think they were a stretch for that fucking Giordano tripping penalty.
Probably was.
I mean, he kind of fell over and took the guy with him. Oh, I'm good, Resident Evil. How are you? My guess is Ovi will retire after that. What a hockey game.
Most likely. Pork. I mean, he's been playing for, what, 13 years now? Ovi?
Yeah. A long time.
Sorry about intermission, guys. I needed a rest.
I don't know who Dave bet for today. I didn't look.
No, I chose Leafs in reg, despite despite other people going against Leafs.
Who Resident Evil? Again, who is Billy? That's an answer my question. Who is Billy? Still don't know who that is. I was still in fucking school when Crosby and fucking Ovi started. Jesus. Everyone. Who's fine? I don't know who Billy is.
She's just a girl. Claims that I am the one.
Who the fuck Billy is?
But the kid is not my son.
He's okay apparently. Who the fuck is
she? She says I am the one.
Nice, KK.
I agree.
Who's back in? Who's Billy? I'm confused as fuck on what's going on.
Bunting's in for roughing now? Oh, Ruda's in for roughing too. Okay, offsetting minors.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 4-on-4. They didn't let them offset. They're saying you're both playing penalized.
I don't know. Who's back in? Who's he? Somebody please explain to me what the fuck is going on. I don't know. Resting? Probably be on SmackDown.
Hey, Tom, I have a question for you.
So,
If there's two birds on a branch and one is named Pete and one is named Repeat, if Pete flies off, who's left?
repeat.
Alright. There's two birds on the branch. One bird is named Repeat. One bird is named Pete. If Pete flies off, who's left?
A bird named Repeat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone's done that joke to me before. Auston Theory failed to cash in his contract. Like, he lost it in Resident Evil. It happened last week. We watched it on the show. We cashed in and lost it that money. I still don't know who's back in it.
Where it was nice and cool. Now there's 4 green speckled frogs. 4 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. Does anybody remember that song from when they were kids?
What song?
5 green and speckled frogs.
Yes. It's vaguely familiar.
What? On the ground and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. Now in this hole, there was a tree, the prettiest tree
Nothing about money in the bank.
that you ever did see.
You can.
And the tree in the hole,
6:42.
and the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. Dum dum. Now on this tree, there was a branch.
Back to full strength in the hockey game.
The prettiest branch that you ever did see, And the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole, and the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's where it gets complicated. Now on that branch, there was a leaf. The prettiest leaf that you ever did see. With the leaf on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, and the green all around. Does anybody remember that one? No?
WrestleMania is definitely not. It's the next WrestleMania, not the next event. My brain hurts today. I bring Ronnie back, it makes more fucking sense sometimes! Yeah.
There we go. Now I got the standings so that they'll come up on the screen. Forgot to fix that while we were in the intermission.
Because KK had already told me that Braun had retained the belt, Jamie. I don't give a shit about his promo. He looked like a badass beating the fuck out of everyone, Cross.
Or Tom, who could forget this?
Like
What a stop by Murray.
fucking hell, that looked like it was going in. That was fucking dangerous.
Do you remember this one, Tom? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Do you remember the gimmick to that tune?
I can't. I remember the tune and some of the lyrics, but we are going.
Have you ever seen a something, and it's got a rhyme. So like, have you ever seen a bear combing his hair down by the bay, where the watermelons grow? No, you don't remember that one?
Oh. Vaguely. You gotta think we are going back literally like 20 something years. Dude, if they continue doing with Theory what they did with him this past Monday, yes, and 1,000 times yes. My God, Pissed Off Theory was fucking great this week. That is what Theory needs to be. That's Jamie. Like, seriously. That badass fucking Pissed Off Theory was great. I really enjoyed that.
Holy shit, Canucks are running away with it now. Fucking 5-2. Hey, Bill, can I ask a favor though, dude? If you're gonna give scores, can you give the time that's remaining in the period and the period they're in? Please and thank you. So, how's your stream doing tonight, Tom?
256, 656.
Well, you got me about almost 3 minutes on average view duration. You don't want to know how close I am on views, though.
220?
Keep going.
250?
Not quite.
Yeah, it's not been the greatest one for me tonight.
246. I'm literally 10 views behind you.
Yeah, it's not been great for me. 11 minutes left in the second. You bored? You bored?
Well, keep talking to me about music, man. I'm not singing so much anymore because I can't be bothered, but
Fucking give you something to be bored about. Good fucking defensive work by Ben. I'm glad to hear that, dude.
oh!
Close.
I'm sorry, Deez, if you're
Fine,
sleeping.
I will ignore the question mark. Beyond. Well, that's good, but it's quite early. So you're probably going to tell me to shove it up my ass.
I don't
To be
know
honest,
about
dude, if he
watching
told me I had to
football.
be up at like fucking 9 o'clock for a team I don't care about, I'd probably tell him to shove it up his ass. Yeah, but I say it's ridiculously early for him, so I'm probably not going to ask.
What? I'd have to be up at 8 a.m. to watch this football game with you?
When the football game starts.
Oh.
So yeah.
Is it on a
The other one's
Tuesday?
like-
Is it at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday? Actually,
Unfortunately, 8 a.m. on a Monday.
Oh. It wouldn't even matter. Because I have a thing that I do at 9 a.m. on Tuesday mornings, remember?
Yeah. It's on a Monday, but yeah, like, it's too early to ask. Especially for a sport you not.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I needed a rest during the intermission. For 9 Grammys? Damn.
Well, yeah, 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. are two completely different times, Jamie.
What, this coming
Belgium
Wednesday?
is one of the favorites. Yeah, next week. World Cup kicks off on Sunday.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing World Cup. I mean, unless maybe fuck, it's going to get a lot of views, and I can almost guarantee it.
It's questionable. When I did the Euros, I got views.
Yeah, but you scoff at like hundreds of views. So
Fair enough.
like, if you're not getting 5,000 views, like that's not a good stream for you. So
Fair enough. Tonight is just. I have no idea what's going on tonight, but I guess Tuesday games aren't very popular.
or just really in with the Illuminati.
No, I did some Euros as well, dude. I covered a couple of Euros games as well. Because remember I covered the game before we went to the final. No, I covered the final. Where we lost. In the Euros. In 2021. And I was pissed off. I covered it live on stream.
What the fuck was I doing then? Because I would have been streaming with you at that point.
You didn't want to do your... I don't think you didn't want to do your own stream for it. I think you just joined me as like a... I'll give you the time while we watch this. Is in compensation for something I did for you, I think. Is there Mexican food in England? Yes, there is. Quite a lot of it. We have several Mexican-themed restaurants.
Is it over? Have the Leafs won yet?
Who is Matt Murray? Doing a stream about hockey. Who do you think Matt Murray is?
Who's asking who Matt Murray is?
Beyond.
Oh.
Let's see, I was looking in your chat.
Who's in your chat?
Matt Murray's our goaltender, dude. Maybe. I don't know. Their music really changed after, and here comes another goal.
If I'm free, I might cover it. It depends if what day I'm off for it, dude. Yeah, we're not doing bad defensively. We fucked up the first couple of minutes. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, we fucked up the first couple of minutes, but we've definitely. I'll give it to Ben. Geordie Ben has November 23rd. I'm at work. Yeah, unfortunately, I am at work that day.
Get the fuck in there, Bunting.
Get the fuck in there, boys! Holmberg. The guy who I was talking about going up and down, gets his first NHL point ever. Why is Bunting taking all the fist bumps?
Because
Don't take
Bunting
the
got the
goal.
goal.
I thought they just said Holmberg got it, or did he get the assist? I thought he got the actual goal.
Yeah, he got a piece of it on the way
Oh,
back.
yeah, he could have got a stick on it, and he.
Yeah, that was
Wait,
Bunting Bunting from whoever touched it before him and somebody else.
The fuck pass was that, Holmberg? Yeah, Holmberg and Matthews got the assist. Alright, I'm just gonna nip toilet. I shall return in a few. Take a stretch and shit while we're on intermission. Then everyone doesn't say I've taken a shit for 10 minutes. I'm taking a stretch as well. Well, we've got intermission for 10-15 minutes. Dave, enjoy your nap.
Aren't I supposed to help watch your chat?
I mean, I have got Jamie and KK in here, so if you wanted to doze off for a second.
No,
We have got two very active moderators at the moment.
I think I'm okay.
In both of them.
I got three.
Sam.
I got Bork, Jamie, and Bill by the looks of things.
Yeah, I've got KK and
Alright, I
Jamie
missed
pretty
Bork's
active in
trivia
mine.
question. For how many Grammys has Garth Brooks won?
5. I'll find out.
Hold on. Grammys? I'm gonna say none because don't they get the Country Music Awards, which is specifically for them? So he wouldn't have gotten a Grammy?
To return.
Jeez. 7. I just pulled a number out of my ass, by the way. Ranch on spaghetti crust? I don't know about that. What's going on, RJ?
Hey Nick, how you doing? Oh, sorry to hear you had a long day at work, but now you can just chill. Hanging goal, that is. Yeah, 4-2 at the moment. We're about to begin the third period in probably about 5 minutes. Okay, Bork's going to make a snack. It's fine. I have my snack already, Bork. She's ready to go for me in the other room.
I was just about to say, your snack wouldn't happen to be Bork's mum, would it?
It would.
What's your stream at, Tom?
309 715. What are you at?
304 355.
You're doing well. I'm doing shit. Who's Mill Murray? That says Matt Murray, and he's the goaltender for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He played one game for us and got injured. He is now back off injury. So do you think he will get injured again this month, not get injured again, or only have a very minor injury? I don't think he's going to get injured. I think he'll get injured in December. He's not doing the worst tonight, but to be honest, at the moment, the person doing the best is fucking Geordie Ben. Basically bailing everyone fucking out of the shit. For the love of God. Thank you for letting us know Minnesota suck. I appreciate that. I agree with your statement. Fuck Wild. I mean, let's go Nashville. We like Nashville. My guess is we've probably gone against Nashville, haven't we?
I know I did.
Hi. Question for you.
What?
Are we streaming it tonight or no?
You said you don't like doing the late night streams because you forget you're streaming.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't even know if I'm making it to fucking the end of this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta stay awake. The moment you fall asleep, and don't fuck it up.
They almost fucked it up anyways.
Because they're moving us to a better location for you. We're gonna go to my original spot. Literally, you come out of base, you go north, you go up to Tizzy with the fucking... Like, we're in a tier 3 loot area. The only thing higher is a tier 4, which is Tizzy, and the fucking northwest airfield, which we're pretty much right in between. We're 500 meters away from, well, 460 something away from northwest.
You only got one letter wrong.
Don't worry, I'll have...
You say Minnesota. There he is, good goaltender. When did we start? Dave?
I don't know.
The Schway just said third period, 1845. I said I don't remember us dropping the puck for the third period. Yeah, we've already started. When did we start, Dave?
I don't know.
Apparently the third period is underway. That's cool, Daryl. Fuck the Penguins. Fuck the Penguins. Go, Leafs, go. Come on. Shoot! Oh,
I thought that was in.
close.
I thought that was in. At the end there,
No.
when the ref blew the whistle, I thought that was in.
Close, but I don't think it went in.
You know, I think we found somebody on the Leafs team who has a beard better than Muzzin's.
Careful.
Is that Kerfoot there?
Oh,
No,
who's
it's
the guy?
Ben.
Oh yeah, Geordie Ben. Yeah, Ben's got a banging beard. Yeah, Geordie Ben's got a banging beard. Good player as well. Very good defenseman from what we've seen today. He has kept out at least 3 to 4 goals today. A nice breakaway that was, though. Oh, nice, Jamie. You do know caffeine is meant to keep you awake, right, Resident Evil? Like, caffeine keeps you awake. Caffeine is also bad for you as well. Yes! Sugar is bad for you, so is caffeine. Wonderful, yes. Oh my god, Borg's got snow! Shoot! Dude, you didn't need to pass that! You should have taken the fucking shot! Like, 2 defensemen against the guy you're passing to, what the fuck? That was a very questionable goddamn pass, man. Are we gonna get it? Take a breath after that. Damn, that was an intense little play then. And yes, you should definitely swan to bomb into the snowball. Oh, 100% yes, Bill. If Leafs played in England, I going to that game. Definitely. You hanging in there, Dave?
I'm hanging.
Good. Oh, I need to get some sleep. I only had about 5 hours of sleep at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I did it you, Dave. I pulled an all-nighter.
Got more sleep than I did. I got an hour between 7:30 a.m. and 8:30 a.m.
Damn. Uh, oh, really, KK? Damn.
Holy fuck, Bork, how big is your snack? I want to know, have I passed you in views yet?
What you at?
327.
350.
You pulled ahead a little bit again. I started nodding off again. I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
I get that, dude. I mean, I'm kind of slightly nodding off myself. Literally grab a bath and go sleep.
I can't. I gotta go get Jessie.
You do not fit in. Well, judging by the time, you could easily fit a couple hours napping before you have to go pick her up.
Yeah.
I'll try and get a nap in before you go get up. Yo, Jay! How you doing, bro? Oh, come on, Canucks. What the fuck you doing, boys? How the hell are you blowing like a 5-1 lead that you had earlier? How has Jay been today? Checking in our poll with 49 votes. 47% of you think Murray will be injured this month. 41% of you say no, and 12% think minor injury.
Shall we look at my poll, Tom?
We should look at your poll, yes.
Alright, so we've gotten 39 votes for 49% saying yes, Matt Murray's going to make a difference tonight, and it looks like he has, despite being Swiss cheese at times. 31% said it was going to be make no difference, and 21% said he's going to be injured during this game. So,
I mean, to be honest, personally, I think the most differences today has been Jordy Ben, who saved at least 2 of Crosby's goals. He stopped one of Crosby's goals twice in one defense move. Like, Ben has been on his defense game today.
oh yeah.
I think Murray's made a little bit of a difference, but I think having a good defense behind them has made more of the difference, personally. Four minutes left. But yeah, Jay, if you're still here, dude, if you get a chance, please check out my new short video. I'm showing off my Super Nintendo that I own. When I can, I'm going to show you off the new display I'm working in the office, in the lounge. I've got a really cool idea for the display in the lounge, and I'm slowly working on it. It's going to look wicked when I'm finished. Yeah, I'll probably post the next one maybe... I know the next short video is going to be Friday. Random stuff I bought will be the unboxing of Scarlet and Violet. showing you off the cases and that kind of stuff. My first opening will be showing it off on the short video. Bath, then bed. I'm gonna grab a quick bath before I go to bed. Watch an episode of my show and then go to sleep. Oh, what's happened to Tavares' face?
He got smacked in the face with a stick. Busted his lip open pretty good.
Pittsburgh has pulled their goaltender. There's 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in this game.
Come on, Buffalo, we need one more.
Come on, guys. One empty netter will pretty much seal this up. Let's check on this back.
Hey, Tom walks away and we get an empty net goal. Looks like it's Nylander too.
There we go. 5-3.
I can't hear you. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, Nylander got an empty net. I heard. That's why I took my headphone out in the room most of the time. Well, 2-2, 3 left, and then they're 3 down. Let's see how this empty net happened. Yeah, Nylander just took it. Missed the first opportunity. Nylander's like, fuck this bitch, is going in the back of the net. Yeah, Nylander's like, I do not care that's going in the net. Mendy Powell, yeah. Yeah, it is a shame what's happened to Muzzin, but I honestly think Muzzin's going to be recommended to retire soon. If he keeps, like, this is like his 3rd injury in the last year. Like, he didn't play really last year, and he's barely playing this year because of injuries. Like, the dude needs to hang it up. Yeah, I've heard, Jamie.
That empty net goal was Nylander from Bunting and Riley.
Nice. Another point for Bunting. A good point for Riley there. Taking its time now that I actually want it to be finished. Don't want it to be finished, it seems to be done. Let's go for, oh, there's a fucking cross check, but like, no, the fuck, bro? What was the cross check for? Dirty fucking cross check for no reason. That's it. There was literally no need for that cross check whatsoever there, boy. Like, seriously. Dirty cross check. Well, we're on the power play for the rest of the game. Returning the eye. Seriously, that's a very empty arena in Pittsburgh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe they did cooties regulations for this game? Or just happened to just not sell many tickets?
I don't think Pittsburgh's selling many tickets because they're struggling.
Yeah. Judging by the views on this stream, dude, I don't think anyone's interested in Penguins. Like, generally.
Molson Canadian 3 stars. Matt Murray in 34 saves in the number 3 star. Michael Bunting in number 2 star with 2 goals and 1 assist. And John Tavares with 1 goal and 1 assist for his 400th career goal. Number 1 star.
Decent game for the Leafs.
Mario Lemieux, Yaminer Yager, Sidney Crosby and Malkin. Yeah.
I will check for you who the cross-checker was. It's an unnecessary goddamn cross-check. I'm going to point that out. See if I can find it. It might not show me because it's not live anymore. I'll see if I can find out though. Nah, let's take my play-by-play option away. Next game we have the New Jersey Devils on Thursday in Toronto.
Sounds about right.
But there you go, guys. Got to say, first period was alright. Second period, we came out strong, and then I don't know what the fuck happened for like in the first 3 minutes of the second period. We got a goal, they got 2 goals. It's just like everything bloody happened. Well, definitely a good second period defensive after that. Like our defense was on point, and then we just managed to. Was it the third period we got? Yeah, we got 3 in the third, didn't we?
No, we were up. Yeah, I think it was 2 in the third, wasn't it?
1 sec, I accidentally closed. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 in the third. Because we got the last one, didn't we get the last one towards the end of the second? Because we ended the period being 4-2 up. For a long time it was 3-2 in the second.
We got 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third.
It's a very competitive game. I'm going to end this poll at 50 votes. The bulk majority of you say yes, Murray will be injured again this month. 40% of you said no, Murray will not sustain another injury this month, and a lot of you think it's just... 11% of you say it's going to be a minor injury. I do believe in Joe Hendry. Do you want to end your poll, Dave?
Yeah, why not? We got, let me just quickly make sure that's refreshed. Will Matt Murray make a difference tonight? It looks like he did. I don't know if Shuldren could have held us in the way Murray did.
But 49% of you said yes, 31% said no, and 21% of you thought that they were going to be, or that he was going to be injured during the game. For a total of 39 votes. So thanks for voting on that, guys.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I heard you one about. But anyway, I know it's my turn to do it. Good Leafs performance. We'll have to see if they can keep this momentum going into Thursday's game. We also have a cracking game on Thursday, which I will be covering. Dave will probably be here for two of the periods, but then he's got to pick Jesse up.
Yep.
So, yes. Tomorrow is... Well, I'm covering Dynamite. What are you doing tomorrow, Dave?
Daisy, remember?
Yeah. So, yeah, me and KK will be covering Dynamite. Are you up for that, KK, joining me for Dynamite? If you're available, I don't know where you are at the moment in life. Because Dave's going to be doing Daisy because he promised Days a good day of streaming and there's no other days to fit it in due to wrestling and hockey and like, games and stuff, so he's going to have to bite the bullet and miss Dynamite because of it. Okay, so he said okay. And yeah, we'll just fill Dave in, like, a bit of updates. Gonna miss a good show. I know he's gonna miss a good show, but he promised Days a day, and kind of can't back out on a good friend, can you? Like, he's gonna have to do it for Days. I respect that. Anyway, guys, we will be here tomorrow for AEW Dynamite on here. Check out Dave's Daisy stream and Cartoon Production Daisy stream as well. Keep an eye on their channel / Discord for that.
Something like that.
But until tomorrow, guys.
Bye.
Joyous viewing. Okay, mine has finished.
All right. So you guys heard it here from Tom first. Thank you very much for everybody who has tuned in today for the Leafs versus the Penguins in Pittsburgh. Leafs were able to pull out a win this time, a 5-2 in regulation. So 2 points for Crazy Dave in our little thing that we got going on. But like I said, that is going to do it for this stream. Thank you very much to everybody who has tuned in and click that like button, but until next time, happy watching.